of you. In this class I am going to start with another important topic of chapter microbes in human welfare. This is a new chapter. In this topic we are going to discuss about the different beneficial microbes like bacteria and Saccharomyces, or also like to be commonly yeast, which is a fungi or play a major role in the production of household things, antibiotics and other beneficial product for us. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about the how microbes help us for the production of different type of nutrients or different type of products. For example, like bacteria used in the formation of like in milk are generally used in the milk. These bacteria use as a inoculum, that is lactobacillus, or also said to be lab or lactic acid producing bacteria, or which actually convert the milk into curd, or by utilizing or by converting the different or also synthesis of different vitamins. For example, the vitamin B12 synthesized by the bacteria which is present in the milk or curd, or simply these bacteria are used as an inoculum or starter. By this we can easily enhance the quality or the quality of the product. So the different type of microbes used in our daily life. Microbes are simply, there are so many microbes which are present in our surrounding. These microbes are protozoan, bacteria, fungi, viruses. Actually maybe single cellular, mostly they belongs to a single cellular organism. That means if I talk about the yeast, if I talk about the bacteria or the yeast, they are the unicellular organism, or help in the fermentation and the fermentation of the product, conversion of the product, or digestion of the product. So there are in this chapter we are going to discuss the topic microbes in household products. Microbes in household products. Household microbes in household products. The topic is that now there are so many microbes such like bacteria, fungi, bacteriophage, protozoans, other unicellular organism which also consider as microorganism or microbes. These microbes are actually microorganisms. These microorganisms are protozoa, algae, some of the blue-green algae or cyanobacteria, which belongs to blue-green algae or BGA, or can produce or help in the enhancement of, for example, they are nitrogen fixing bacteria, so they form nitrogen in the field of crop, or some of the other like Anabaena nostoc, they also produce nitrogen in the field. Rhizobium, which is also a bacteria, rhizobium, which is other than algae, they are included into the bacteria group, or they also produce nitrogen in the field of crop. So in the field of crops, that is, they form nodules in the leguminous plants, or belongs to the Leguminaceae family, or they form nodules, root nodules, or for the storage or the conversion of nitrogen. So they present in the nodules of root, by which they in the nodules of root they form the nitrogen or convert the nitrogen which is present in the soil. Now they also enhance the quality of the soil or quality of the food, as in case of blue-green algae in the paddy field or in the rice crop, they also increase the nitrogen in the field of crop. So they belongs, cyanobacteria belongs to the algae. Now next is bacteria. Next is bacteria. Now, other than bacteria, fungi, viruses, they also produce, these are the viruses. Also, some of the viruses are beneficial for us. Now, the fungi or lichen, except these lichen, which is a symbiotic association in between the algae or fungi, also they help us by reducing, because they grow in the where the less pollutant air is present, so only they can grow in that area. So they indirectly they also help us by indicating the polluted area, which is polluted area, which is not a polluted area. Now, beside these, now let us discuss about the different microbes which is held in the household products, which enhance the house or used in the household products. Now the first is curd, making of curd or formation of curd. So except these, some of the bacteriophage is also present. We generally know bacteriophage generally infect the bacteria which is considered under the microbes or considered under the microorganism. That macrophages, bacteriophages are the viruses which infect bacteria for their reproduction. In fact, the bacteria for their reproduction also destroy the cell of bacteria. Now, let us discuss about the curd, formation of curd. So, curd formed by milk, where the starter is used or inoculum is used. The bacteria which convert milk into curd is simply lactic acid bacteria or lactobacillus. So this bacteria convert milk into curd by partially digestion of milk protein, or they also enhance the vitamin B12, form the vitamin B12. So if we compare the milk quality or the curd quality, so curd is more beneficial for us or have the more nutritive property than the milk. So they the product which is the product of curd is more beneficial or more nutritive, have the more nutritive qualities as compared to the milk, because the lactic acid bacteria partially digest the milk protein, so they are easily digested by our digestive system or beside milk. So also they have the nutritive value because of the vitamin B12. The lactic acid bacteria also form vitamin B12, partially digestion, or they also, the bacteria, lactic acid bacteria also check the other disease causing growth of other disease causing organism or microbe. So due to this reason, the curd actually preferred by the physician or the doctors because of their good quality. So conversion of milk into curd by lactic acid bacteria or that is lactic acid bacteria, which actually partially digest milk protein, partially digest milk protein. Next is they increase the vitamin B12, vitamin B12, increase vitamin B12. Also they check the growth of other microorganisms in our digestive system. Check growth of other harmful microorganism in our digestive system. In our digestive system. So the main function of these bacteria or the curd is quite beneficial or quite nutritive than the milk because of the presence of lactic acid bacteria, or they use as the lactic acid bacteria use as inoculum or starter for making of curd, or for the conversion of milk into curd. They partially digest the milk protein. They also increase the vitamin B12 in the milk or check the growth of other harmful microorganisms in our body. So that's why the lactic acid bacteria, which is a microbe, are beneficial for us. Now next is dough. For making of dough, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is a yeast, or the scientific name is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, mainly produce or ferment the dough or ferment the flour, or by which they are used for the fermentation of dough and the fermentation of other products, other material also. So yeast is a unicellular organism like lactic acid bacteria. So here is the diagram of yeast, which is a unicellular organism, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, or this is a formation of bud or bud. So they generally reproduce by the formation of bud. Now next product is fermentation, or the function of yeast for the fermentation of dough. So fermentation of dough mainly carried out by the fungi yeast. Takes place by yeast, and scientific name is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is a scientific name of yeast. Yeast or unicellular fungi, or they reproduce by budding method or by asexual mean. They generally reproduce by asexual method, or due to this reason they actually ferment by conversion of glucose into the ethanol, or also they produce large amount of carbon dioxide due to the fluffy appearance of our dough done by the yeast by fermentation method, which is generally by fermentation. For example, the bread, cake, or in the bakery also the yeast is generally used for the fermentation of the dough. Now example is bread, cake, and they are also used for the fermentation of toddy, which is a palm sap. formation of toddy also done by the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is a traditional drink, or the toddy is also formed by the coconut sap. Coconut sap. Coconut sap also. So the Saccharomyces cerevisiae used in the formation of traditional drink also, the which is a traditional drink, cake, bread, for the fermentation of dough, for the fermentation of other for making of vinegars. They are also used, the vinegar, wine, rum, beer, all of these formed by the Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So whatever the fermentation is done by the mostly the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is a unicellular fungi, or reproduced by a budding method or by asexual method. Now next is Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is known by their characteristic texture and feature. Both the large hole appears in Swiss cheese by the use of bacteria, Propionibacteria or Propionibacteria bacteria, which generally produce large quantity of carbon dioxide during the fermentation of milk, during the fermentation of the protein which is present in milk. So they convert the milk into cheese by fermentation, by making large hole, and the result of fermentation is appearance of large hole, which is a characteristic feature of Swiss cheese. And the appearance of Swiss cheese is creamy yellowish color, or due to this color is also provided by the bacteria Propionibacteria, Propionibacteria bacteria. So Swiss cheese made by, which is a milk convert into cheese, the special texture given by, or known the appearance or a feature or texture given by the bacteria. So bacteria is Propionibacterium, Shermani. They produce large amount of carbon. So Shermani produce large quantity of carbon dioxide. So they produce large quantity of carbon dioxide. Due to this, the large hole appear in the large hole appear in Swiss cheese. So appear in, which is a characteristic feature or texture of Swiss cheese. Now, like Swiss cheese, another Roquefort cheese also produced by the fungi. So Roquefort cheese also fermented by a different microorganism, that is fungi. So Propionibacterium Shermani is a bacteria which generally ferment the milk protein or produce large amount of carbon dioxide. Due to the large production of large number of large amount of carbon dioxide, the appearance of the Swiss cheese. There is appearance of large hole in the Swiss cheese, which is a characteristic feature of Swiss cheese. And Roquefort cheese also produced by microorganism, and the special texture and feature given by the fungi. Now here is the overall the microorganism which use in the household product, or they generally use for making the household product. These are the lactic acid bacteria, Propionibacterium, Shermani, and the other bacteria are also included for making the other fungi are also used for making the fermentation, for making the bread, for making cake, and also used in the different products of bakeries. Now biscuits, for example. Now the microorganism is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is a fungi or unicellular fungi reproduced by budding method or used in the bakery or also in beverage. Now next is the microbes in beverage. Now next is microbes in beverages. So in beverage, the microbes used for the fermentation or for the making of different type of drinks like wine, beer, rum, whiskey, brandy. These are all of these are produced by the fermentation of growth. Now the microbes in beverages. Microbes in beverages, mainly the microbe which is used for the fermentation or for the making of rum, whiskey, wine. These microbes is fungi or Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Saccharomyces cerevisiae used for the fermentation and used for the conversion of fruit juice, for example cereal juice, into cereal extract, also said to be a juice, into the into the rum or wine. For example, wine and beer used by obtained by without distillation. Formed by without distillation of fermented broth. Without distillation of fermented broth, whereas whiskey, rum, brandy formed by distillation of fermented broth. Now beer contains 3 to 6% of alcohol, whereas wine contains 9 to 12% of alcohol. Wine contains 9 to 12% of alcohol. 9 to 12% of alcohol. Now here is the overall about The microbes in beverage area generally use is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is used in the making of or fermentation of making of wine and beer, and fermentation of fruit juice or cereal juice, for example. Now, wine and beer form by without distillation of fermented broth, whereas the whiskey, rum and brandy form by the distillation process of fermented broth. Now, beer contains 3 to 6% of alcohol, whereas the wine contains 9 to 12, which is a greater amount than the beer. So, beer consists of greater alcohol or more alcohol than the wine. So, wine contains actually 9 to 12% of alcohol. So, here is the overall about the microbes in household product, whereas the here is microbes in beverage, which is a part of industrial area. Now let us discuss or revise the today's class contain the first, the microbes which are present in everywhere, or the microbes belong to different group or different phylum or different species. For example, the protozoans, bacteria, fungi, algae, viruses, bacteriophages, all these are microbes. But some of the microbes are beneficial for us. For example, the main microbes which are generally used by the human are bacteria or fungi. The different species of bacteria, for example, the aspergillus, which is used in the fermentation of citric acid and formation of the milk, or formation of juices, fruit juice. Also yeast, which is a fungi used in the beverage area or used in the fermentation of different product or different for example dough, also fermented or different fungi is used for making idli, for making dosa, that is fermentation takes place, or so many Indian foods where the fermentation are required use the bacteria, the fungi used for the fermentation is fungi. Now most of the bacteria, for example cyanobacteria, blue green, which is a blue green algae, Anabaena, nostoc, these are nitrogen fixating bacteria, are actually help in use in the field of paddy, which generally store the atmospheric nitrogen into the soil or into the root of plants, like rhizobium, which is also nitrogen symbiotic association with the plant, or fix the nitrogen inside the root nodule, or they increase the nitrogen quantity in the plant. Now other than these bacteria, mainly the fungi and bacteria used by the human. Now bacteria in the household product is the topic, where the bacteria, lactic acid bacteria, lactobacillus also said to be lactic acid bacteria, used in the formation of curd. They generally convert milk, so they increase the vitamin B12 present in the milk, or they because they partially digest, so they actually indirectly help our digestive system, so that as compared to the milk, they are quite easily digested by our digestive system, because they are partially digested by the lactic acid bacteria. Now due to the presence of lactic acid bacteria, they also check the other harmful disease causing microorganism, growth of microorganism in our digestive system. Now in dough, the Saccharomyces cerevisiae used for the fermentation process, for the fermentation of idli, dosa, bakery. They are also used in the bakery for making of bread, biscuit and cake, for example. Now Swiss cheese is fermented or formed by the bacteria Propionibacterium shermani, which is used for, or because during the fermentation they release large amount of carbon dioxide. Due to this reason, the special texture and feature of formation of these form in the Swiss cheese, that is appearance of large hole by the formation of large amount of carbon dioxide by the Propionibacterium shermani. Now next is the Roquefort cheese, also produced by the fungi, which is another type of microorganism. The Saccharomyces shermani used in the beverage industry for fermentation of the cereals juice and the cereals juice and fruit juice. For example, making of wine and beer occur by the fermentation without distillation of fermented broth. For example, now whiskey, rum, brandy formed by distillation process, distillation of fermented broth. Or beer contains 3 to 6% of alcohol, whereas wine contain only 9 to 12% of alcohol. So here is the overall about the microbes in household product. Next, another point of this topic we will discuss in next class. So I hope you like this video. Keep listening and watching me, and thank you for listening and watching me.